Arunima Sinha, an Indian volleyball player, has represented India 7 times in various international events. In 2011, she was pushed from a running train by some robbers while she was resisting them. As a result, her left leg had to be amputated below her knee. Her right leg was supported with rods. She had multiple fractures in her spinal cord too. The body was badly wounded. But what about herself? What about the self, the Dehi, the one which resides in the Deha? It was still energetic, determined, and ambitious. This young lady, instead of complaining about her pain, pledged to herself that she will climb the highest peak of every continent and hoist the Indian national flag. Arunima Sinha has scaled the Mount Everest in Asia, Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa, Mount Elbrus in Europe, Aconcagua in South America, Carsten's Pyramid in Indonesia. She completed her final summit by scaling Mount Vinson in Antarctica. Arunima is in one of her motivational talks mentioned, and I quote, "जिस दिन आपकी अंतरात्मा जाग जाए, आपको कोई भी नहीं रोक सकता," unquote. Which means, the day your Atman is awakened, nobody can stop you. If you are able to detach this Atman from the body, no injury, no mental agony can stop you. Pain, pleasure, mental pressure becomes immaterial. In the 30th verse of the 2nd chapter, the Lord stated, "The one that all bodies enclose is eternally free from being killed. Therefore you, Arjun, need not grieve for any being. None can destroy the Dehi, that is the one which lives inside the Deha. In all bodies, this self, the Dehi, is indestructible. In Hitler's Nazi prison, all the Jews were subjected to tremendous pressure, all sorts of persecution, torture, suffering, and as a result, many perished and died an anonymous death. Among those who survived was a Jewish scientist, Viktor Franklin. He too was subjected to persecution, pressure, torture, but unlike others, he did not break down because he detached himself from the body. This helped him to bear with the pain. In his book, Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Franklin called this method attitude control. He explained that if somebody troubles us, abuses us, the discomfort to the mind may be little, but we multiply it, our mind multiplies it by brooding over it again and again, sharing it with others, and thus a little trouble is magnified and multiplied. However, attitude control can save the situation. This is how Swami Ranganathananda has explained the 30th verse of the 2nd chapter. The self that stays in the body is of infinite nature. The real dimension of human system cannot be touched. The Gita stresses on the marvel of detaching the self from the body. This can be realized in the context of human life, work, and interhuman relationship. Lord Krishna talks about the inherent divinity of man. He reminds Arjun that he is not an ascetic and fighting a righteous war is his moral responsibility.